Hi, welcome back to Mr. Slover's Math. Today we're going to talk about coordinate planes. So you're going to be able to label key components of a coordinate plane. You may be thinking, what is a coordinate plane? This is a coordinate plane. It's a fancy way to say a graph. So if you want to, you can work through the warm-up. It's up to you. It's just getting you ready for what we're going to do in the lesson. So a plane is a flat two-dimensional surface. It's separated by two number lines. Two number lines are drawn perpendicular to each other. So perpendicular means it's just going to form a right angle. So it's two lines, two straight lines that form a right angle. Think of the corner of a piece of paper. It's a right angle. These two perpendicular lines are called the x-axis and y-axis. So here are my number lines. Here's one of them. Here's my other number line. Where they meet should form a right angle. These axes are bolded, so that way they stand out and they're a little bit easier to see on your graph. The vertical axis, which is the axis that goes up and down, is called the y-axis. The horizontal axis, which is the one that goes left to right, is called the x-axis. The point at which they intersect is the origin. So right here is the origin where both axes intersect. And it's located at 0, 0. Right now, this may not make sense, but we're going to get there. But the 0, 0 is just telling you that's where it starts. That's the beginning. So this is asking you to label that information. Your two axes are separating the coordinate plane into regions known as quadrants. There are 4 of them. And we do them with Roman numerals going counterclockwise. So counterclockwise just means the opposite way that your second hand or that your minute hand or your hour hand is going. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's in red is just something that might be helpful when we get into identifying what ordered pairs are and how to graph something. So this is asking you to label everything that we've learned so far. Now we're going to get into the ordered pairs. So an ordered pair shows the position of a point on a graph. Every point on the coordinate plane is associated with a unique ordered pair that's written as x comma y. So that x comma y is generic. It's going to be replaced with numbers. But anytime we see an ordered pair, you can think of it as x comma y. And that'll come into play when we get into slope in a little bit, a few days. The x-coordinate tells you to go right if it's positive, or it tells you to go left if it's negative. The y-coordinate tells you to go up if it's positive, or down if it's negative. So answer the questions that follow using the ordered pairs. So I have 4 comma negative 1. So my x value is 4. Because it's positive, that means I'm going to the right. My y value is negative 1. Because it's negative, I'm going down. Negative 3 comma 10. My x value is negative 3, so that means I'm going to go left. Then my y value is 10, which means I'm going to go up. So now it's asking us to graph. Remember, everything starts right here at 0, 0. So when it says negative 2, 6, now in red I wrote my directions. Negative 2, 6, I have to start at 0, 0. So I start at 0, 0 and I go left 2 because it says negative 2. Then it says positive 6. I go up 6, I put a point, and I label it W. The next one says 3, 0. So I go back to 0, 0. 3 is positive, so I go right 3. And the 0 tells me I don't move up or down. I stay right where I am. So my point is right there. I put a point, I put the letter C. And the next one is at 0, negative 5. So 0, don't go right or left. But I go down 5. Remember, I go back to 0, 0. So I go down 5, put a point, letter H. And then the last one, negative 6, 2. So I start at 0, 0. I go left 6, and I go down 2. So it may be helpful so you get the hang of it to write out those directions right above your ordered pairs so you know where you're going, up, down, left, right, or not moving.